Second article here from Search Engine Roundtable, Barry Schwartz again. Kind of interesting here. Google Web Spam released their 2015 Web Spam report here this week, and some cool stats in there. The headline they have is Google manually penalized 500 sites per hour.
Wow.
Right.
And the bad part is script.
I know.
Script black hat scripters
I know.
make 3,000 an hour each.
Yeah.
So I did do the quick math on it. Don't worry, I used a calculator, so it was accurate. That was 4.4 million sites last year that Google actually took manually penalized. 500 per hour.
But that doesn't seem like a lot. Does it seem a lot to you?
I mean, it just sounds like a big number.
I don't know why people waste the time in it.
Yeah.
I guess maybe because it's manual.
Right. Exactly. That's a lot of time.
So automated might be 100 times more than that.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
And some of the points that the article made, there's been in 2015 there was 180% increase in hacked sites in just 2015. So that's going to show people how important the HTTPS and all that stuff is starting to become, and how people really need to start watching their logins and all that other stuff, and making sure that people can't get in and hack their sites, or else you might get penalized by Google in one of those million hours that they get to do.
I don't think there's a single service around now that doesn't offer like a double authentication.
Yeah.
Everybody listening, you should really do that, from Twitter to Facebook everything. Mm-hmm. One is Google Authenticator, a mobile app that it'll give you like a code to log in. Like I think Facebook I use. Mm-hmm. Facebook has its own.
Yeah, Facebook has its own.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then but Twitter will text you.
Mm-hmm.
And why not just do it?
I don't know.
I don't know. People just don't want to do it. I mean, it is a little bit more expensive sometimes, and it's just, making that commitment depending on what it is. I mean, obviously the SSL stuff is a little bit, but it's totally worth it.
And then we use internal. We use Dashlane for password manager, because we can share passwords between us and everything.
Right.
And the
we
thing
use
is
LastPass for ours, but
so every password on every site is a really robust, different, password.
Right.
So nobody's going to guess one password and go do it all, unless they know your LastPass password.
Right, exactly.
But then you're just a doofus.
Yeah. I mean,
and I use a double opt-in for that. Or double. What do they call that? It's not double. It's called something else.
Super secret probation. Is that what it is? I mean, they also pointed out that there's a large increase in sites that are just continuing to deliver that low quality, thin content, which is just insane to me, because how many times do we have to tell people to stop delivering crappy web content? I mean, just do it. Take the time, or spend the money, or do whatever you got to do to make sure that you have high quality, keyword rich user rich content for your website, and just make life easier on yourself.
You know why? Neil Patel answered it in the last show, and that's that you're not going to get an ROI for a year.
Right.
And so people just tend to look at the initial expense of, I'm going to go to Fiverr and get $5 a blog post and get these crap articles, and I'm going to try that for a year.
Yeah, well,
and see if it works.
They get what they pay for, and
exactly.
You're going to get that manual penalty eventually, and so that stuff's going to keep happening.
Yeah.